Let's talk about how to make that little black dress oh so versatile. Hello, welcome to today's video. Glad you're here. We have got a fun topic. We're going to talk about that little black dress. Or, you know what, I don't think mine is such a little black dress. I like to call it more of a classic black dress. But regardless of if you call yours a little black dress or a classic black dress, the goal is to have a black dress in our wardrobe that we really can wear for almost every occasion. And yet that is going to take some thought and some effort, not just on the styling end, but also as we're selecting that black dress. Just recently, I finally purchased my classic black dress. I have been looking for years. I think what happens is we are afraid we're going to pigeonhole ourselves, right? We're going to get ourselves stuck if we buy a certain black dress. So there are certain things we want to look for when we are looking for a black dress, I think, to make it more versatile. And then there are things we need in our closet to make it versatile. And then we've just got to have some styling know-how. So today we're going to talk through all that. If you're new to my channel, let me give you a warm welcome. In fact, let me give everybody a warm welcome. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. My name is Kay, and I blog at Dress for My Day. And then I also upload videos here every Wednesday. Really just encouraging women like myself, women in their 50s and up, simply to get dressed for our unique days in a way that feels beautiful and authentic to who we are, so that we can take up some space in our world and still make a difference. I want us to get dressed in a way that makes us feel like we can contribute. So to that end, let's talk about that black classic dress. First of all, shopping for it. Really, we do need to look for one, I think, that has some classic, clean lines, but also you still want to shop for a black dress that fits your personal style aesthetic. So if you like to dress in a very romantic and feminine way, then certainly look for a black dress that has that floaty vibe to it, one that maybe has some ruffles or flounces. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. If you are like me and more of a classic modern dresser, then look for one with classic lines. If you just really want things to be kind of natural and laid back and casual, then you can certainly do that, but you do want to be careful, because if you go too casual with that black dress, it will be harder to wear it for things like weddings and funerals and fancy events. And I want us to talk about how to do that too. So recently I purchased this black dress from Talbot's. It is made from a luxe Italian blend fabric, and I love it. It is kind of a jersey knit, I would say, but it's a very soft jersey. I think it's because it really is woven just really well. And so I love the fabric. The whole thing is lined, but you don't feel like there's a lot of lining in there with you. You know what I mean? It doesn't take up a lot of space. It just feels like a slip. It just feels wonderful. This one is, of course, sleeveless, and I really debated on that. Do I want to go with a sleeveless dress or one that has sleeves? You just have to make up your mind there. I'm going to show you some ways that I don't ever have to really be sleeveless in this dress if I don't want to. So I'll show you some toppers that I'm going to be wearing. This dress does feature a zipper in the back, and actually Talbot's even has a blazer that exactly matches this dress. So if you wanted to invest in that blazer too, that would definitely be an option. For instance, if you're someone who would need to wear this to work or something a lot, then that might be a nice thing to have. This is a pricey dress, but I bought it on one of those 40% off, 50% off, something like that sale, so I got a really good price for it. It's also available in navy, but we're talking black dress today. Now, hey, if you don't want to wear black, your classic black dress or little black dress does not have to be black. So if navy is a better option for you, or gray or something like that, you can certainly do that. Same thing that I'm going to be doing with this dress with those types of colors also. Of course, also as you're shopping for a black dress, you do want to look for one that really flatters your body. I just love this classic sheath dress. It does kind of hug me in the places I want. I have kind of an X shape or hourglass shape body, and so this works really nicely for me. It accentuates the waist. Actually, I kind of think a sheath dress really works well for most body shapes. So, but do look for one that works for your proportions, your body shape, all of that. If you don't know how to do that, check out my blog. I'll put you some links in the description box below to those blog posts that will help you do that. And by the way, of course, I have links to this dress, and I'm going to give you some links to other black dresses in a variety of price points too in the description box below. You just click on that little arrow below the video, it'll open that description box up, and there's all my goodies for you, okay? All right, let's talk about what you're going to need though to make this black dress or any black dress in your closet more versatile. First of all, you're going to need a variety of footwear, and that's why I really believe in investing in classic footwear. Things like classic nude colored pumps, classic nude colored sandals, black pumps, those sorts of things, other, dressy sandals, things that will work with a variety of pieces. Now, I'm all for other types of pumps too, or other types of shoes like leopard print or red or whatever. Just make sure that you have several types of footwear though to work with your black dress. You're also going to use a variety of accessories with your black dress, things all the way from pearls down to dainty necklaces or statement necklaces. It's all going to work with this beautiful canvas of a dress. And then of course you're going to need some wraps or toppers, and I'm going to show you several too. So let's get going and let me show you several of the looks that I've created with this dress. Now my goal was to create looks appropriate for different events or venues. So the first one I want to show you though is just a classic way to wear this black dress. It would work in most any setting. So this is just the black dress with my nude colored pumps. I love these pumps, by the way. They are by Ally Shoes. I have a coupon code for you down below if you're interested. These are the most comfortable pumps I've ever owned, and I just love the classic lines of them. So I'm just wearing the pumps with the dress, minimal jewelry really, and just really carrying a minimal handbag, really just that classic look. Now let's change it up a little bit and let me show you a look that I think is just really great for work. And here I am wearing my camel colored long blazer. I love the way that works over this particular dress. And I have my cap toe slingback pumps here. So I'm picking up that camel color and the black in those pumps. And then of course I'm carrying just a black handbag. This is a satchel by Michael Kors. It's not available anymore, but I can link something similar to it below. I've got on very conservative jewelry, just gold hoop earrings and a bangle, and just really keeping it very conservative here. So I love this look though for when you're leading a meeting, or maybe you're speaking at a conference, or you're just at work. I just think it's such a classic look. Now this next look I'm showing you is something I would wear to church. Now the only difference is, once again, I'm wearing a blazer, but I think for church is a little different from work in that you can add a little bit more color perhaps, or a little bit more flourishes. So I have added a red blazer this time and more of a statement necklace here. This is a statement necklace I've had in my jewelry box for years, not anything that's available, but really any kind of a chunky statement necklace. That's one of the reasons I love this particular dress. I love this squared off neckline because it really gives you a space to fill with some pretty jewelry, a pretty necklace of some sort, whether it be pearls or something like I'm showing you here. But it also gives you a space where you could wear a long pendant necklace too. So works really well here. This time I'm wearing some black pumps, and I'm wearing black pantyhose too. I wanted to show you several different ways of wearing it with black pantyhose, sheer pantyhose, and no pantyhose. But I love it here with just this really all black look, and the statement necklace and the red blazer. Great for church. All right, now here's an outfit that I think would work really nicely for a funeral. And I'm just showing these because I want us to see how versatile this dress is. It really is that dress that is in your closet, and when those times in life call for you to quickly put together something to wear, you've got this. Now, you know what, and here's one of those things. If you don't have something to wear to a funeral, you need to get something now, because you don't want to wait until there is a death in the family to go shop for something to wear to a memorial service or a funeral. And no, we no longer have to wear all black to a funeral, so I'm not saying you have to do that, but it is, I think, comforting and just reassuring to know that you have something to wear at that moment when you're not wanting to think about what you're wearing. You just want to put something on, but you want to know that you have looked presentable. So once again, I'm just wearing the black dress with the pumps, but this time I have put a black wrap around me. And this is a wrap that I think is very versatile. It would work for other occasions too. But it's one of those things that would just be nice if I'm going to have a black dress like this in my closet ready to go, then I also want a wrap that is appropriate for multiple occasions too. And I think this one, it's not too shimmery or too shiny, but it's also not so casual that it looks out of place. It just works. It's enough to cover my arms. You know, for instance, there are some memorial services that you'd go to in some churches where you would know that it's appropriate to have your arms covered, and this wrap would do that. So I think that's something to keep in mind as you're buying the black dress, to also make sure you have something that covers your arms. My next look is something where I've taken like that work look and now created an after work look. So this is like if you're meeting some friends for dinner, or maybe your husband's picking you up after work and you're going straight out to dinner. You just want something that looks a little bit more fun. So all I've done here is put that denim jacket over that classic black dress, and I have switched into my leopard print pumps, added a little bit more bling in my earrings, and I'm carrying a backpack there instead of a more traditional bag. So it just looks a little bit more edgy. It looks fun, it looks festive, and yet it's still just that really classic black dress. And then here's another date night outfit though, maybe something a little bit more, I don't know, a little bit more upscale. Maybe you're going to a nicer restaurant. So here I've put on a kimono. Once again, this one's old. I've had it in my closet for several years. It is a beautiful silk kimono that I got at Soft Surroundings several years ago. Has turquoise and red and of course black in it, and I just think it works beautifully with this black dress. And I've changed into some sandals though, so just little patent leather sandals. I think that's just really a little bit more elegant, a little bit more flirtatious, a little fun. Okay, these last two looks are a little bit more elegant. These are things that I would wear to a wedding or maybe a retirement party or a corporate Christmas party, something like that. I've really upscaled this look by adding just some finer touches to it. So in the first one, I'm wearing a faux fur capelet. This is what I wore at my son's October wedding, so I think it looks beautiful over this black dress. I've added just a little bit of shimmer in my jewelry, and I'm wearing those patent leather sandals again. I'm carrying a little gold clutch. And so I just think that's so pretty. You cannot go wrong. And yes, you absolutely can wear black to a wedding, especially if you dress it up like this by adding a little bit of glitz and glamour to it. Now here I am wearing a different wrap. This is a really dazzling little wrap that I picked up at Macy's recently. I love all the glitter and the glimmer in it. And I'm also wearing big pearls here. This is a big pearl statement necklace that I got at Chico's last year. And I don't know that it's available anymore, but you know, the point is to add something maybe that's feminine, but it's also really big and bold. And I just love this look, how it pulled together. All right, so the point is of course, that you can really make a classic or little black dress very versatile in your wardrobe if you also have on hand the right footwear, some accessories, and some covers, whether those be jackets, blazers, capelets, shawls, whatever you want to have. You really can make that dress versatile. I hope you've enjoyed today's video, all the points and the style tips that I've given you. If you'd like to shop the looks that I have shared with you today, all the information is in the description box below. Be sure to check me out on Facebook and Instagram and follow me there. I'd love that. Subscribe to my channel if you would like to. That way you'd get an alert every time I post a new video, which is usually every Wednesday. And I would love it if you'd give me a thumbs up right now before you go. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again really soon. Bye now.